Hey guys, Goodfell here, bringing to you NBA 2K12 My Player Mode, and today we're going to be creating a player by the name of Dwight Powell, who actually plays for Stanford in real life. He plays in NCAA basketball, Division 1, and he's one of the best players on that team, I believe. And he's really not known as a back-to-the-basket guy, but I decided to create a back-to-the-basket guy just because a lot of YouTube commentators seem to be making a small forward or a point guard. So I decided to be a little different and create a big man. And obviously with a big man it comes a lot of challenges of not handling the ball, not having the ball all the time. So I'm going to have to try and improve him. And luckily for back to the basket guy, you right away have a good post-up game, so that's going to help me out a lot from the beginning. And once I get my mid-range up and hopefully my athleticism, I will be able to progress through the season. But today we have a creation, and as you can see, all the stats that I chose and all the features that I chose for that player. And yeah, Dwight Powell, just search him up on Google, he should come up. And I think he's in second year of his NCAA career. I'm not sure, but he's from Canada. And as you guys know, I love Canadian basketball players. Last year I created Chris Joseph and Corey Joseph. This year I created Micah Bongo, but I had to stop that series because of the patch. And obviously I had to update the rosters, and that's why I started, or rather restarted, my player. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this series. And I think big man is a good position for me to play because I really enjoy going for offensive rebounds and obviously shot blocking. That's a major thing with a power forward. And back to the basket, I mean, I don't really see a lot of NBA players that are true back to the basket players, and that's why I created them. If you look around the league, the only true big men that are capable of playing back to the basket is probably Dwight Howard. Roy Hibbert, he's pretty good at post-up. From the Pacers games that I saw, he's actually a very underrated big man and a really good back-to-the-basket guy. And also you have Al Horford, who I want to copy my game after. I really like Al Horford, and he's at 6'10", same height as me, but he plays center for Hawks because Josh Smith obviously is a bit undersized. And right there, Cantor goes for a fadeaway. I get a rebound and I get a shooting foul, so I get a chance to score from the free throw line. Unfortunately, my rating is not that good, so I'm gonna get a bad release probably most of the time, as my rating is like 40 or maybe 50, I'm not sure, but yeah, I need to improve on that. But back to Al Horford, I really like his game. He's really good at mid-range, open mid-range, and also good at post-up, and that's why I want to copy his game. And right there I get a nice offensive rebound after I miss the shot and get a foul call right there again. So you see, early on my goal is to get to the basket, get into deep position, and score as much as I can. As you guys saw, I missed that free throw with a 38% release, but I am playing defense as I block Alec Burks on defensive end. We're going the other way. Kawhi Leonard gets an easy layup, and that was an amazing possession. Good defensive possession, ends up with an easy layup, and Kemba Walker on a fast break, he's going to force a terrible shot, but I'm there to clean it up, and I get fouled. So early on I'm getting fouled a lot and getting to the free throw line, which is what you want to do as a big man, trying to crash those boards and trying to get to the line. And I get a late release, but I still make the shot and pick and roll with Kemba Walker. He's going to drive to the basket, do a bunch of moves, goes with a layup, gets blocked, but I'm there to clean the mess up, and I get an easy layup and complete my offensive objective. And we're only in the second quarter. This is looking really good as I am posting Derek Williams. He doesn't want it, and I do a nice fadeaway. And if you guys want to see what fadeaway I use, just go back to the beginning of the video and see it for yourself. I think I'm using like normal, if I'm not mistaken. And Jimmer misses the shot, but the highlight comes after as Marcus Morris gets injured. I mean, that was terrible. I feel bad whoever is going to draft him, Houston Rockets. But yeah, I've never seen a player get injured in Rookie Showcase. Probably because they released a patch or something, but I've never seen that before. And right here, Kyrie Irving pick and roll. He's going to give me the ball in the post, and look at me sizing up my matchup. I think it's Tristan Thompson, and I do a nice hook shot over him, and he has no chance. So I get subbed out before end of second quarter, And going into halftime, I have 13 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block. My team is up by 3. I'm doing a very solid job, and according to scouting report, my draft stock is on the rise, and I need to improve on passing and defense, but I would argue that my defense is not that bad as my matchup hasn't scored that many points against me. So Klay Thompson, nice pass. I take it straight to the hole. Tough layup. Should have been N1, but at least I got 2 points, and we're up by 3 still. Pick and roll with Campbell Walker. He's going to get double teamed. He's going to pass it to me, and I'm going to do a nice pump fake and a scoop layup. Get 2 easy points again, 17 points, 7 rebounds, I believe. Yep. And my field goal is at 60, so that's very good for a big man. I'm taking high percentage shots. Campbell Walker is going to pass it to me in the post. I got Derek Williams on me, and I'm going to do a nice move, an easy layup over Derek Williams. Just move him out the way, and no contest there. And Klay Thompson for 3. He's going to miss the shot, but Brandon Knight with a full court pass to Alec Burks. That was an amazing play, looking like way to LeBron. Just a easy highlight play, and that was so nice. You had to see it twice. Wow, that was an amazing pass. So we're down by 7 at this point, and I'm going to try to set a screen for Klay Thompson. He says, I don't need it. I'm just going to pull up for 3, and are you kidding me? He's going to make it, and we're only down by 4, but the coach decides to sub me out with a minute and a half to go, and we actually end up losing the game by 8 points. I had 19 points, 9 rebounds, 1 block, and a pretty good field goal percentage. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the win, and maybe if I stayed, we could have won the game, and I could have gotten that double-double with 1 rebound to go. But at least I completed all of my objectives. I had a very solid game, and I'm feeling pretty good about this draft and going into it. And now we're going to get into the interviews, and let's see what teams are interested in getting me.
I know you just got done playing and probably want to catch a shower, so I'll keep this brief. I'm with the Bobcats, and we're picking 9th in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you tonight and want to ask you some questions to see how well you would fit in with us. Question number 1. As a younger team, I feel like we have a lot of opportunities for you. I'm here to tell you that you have a chance to be our franchise centerpiece if you put in the work. How many other teams can offer you that? That being said, we still have a couple of years ahead of us where we're going to be acquiring young talent and assets. We might struggle a bit in those years. Are you going to be able to remain focused during the rebuilding years?
I've never really lost in my entire life. I've always been good enough to propel every team I've ever been on to success. I realize the NBA will be different in that regard, at least at the start of my career. This will really test my patience, but as a man, I'm up for the challenge.
Next question. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Next question. This team has a lot of momentum right now. We went through a rough stretch and had some recent draft picks that didn't work out. With guys like Monte, Stephen Curry, and David Lee, we really feel like we're on the up and up. We like what we've seen out of you, but how do you see yourself fitting in with the team?
I love the talent already on this team. I don't understand how they aren't winning 50 games a season, to be honest. I really think I can complement these players and take the team to the next level. This team's a dream fit for me, man.
Well, you heard the interviews, you see the scouting report. Let's get into the draft.
Good evening and welcome to the 2011 NBA Draft. For the talented young men hoping to hear their names called tonight, this is a moment they and their families have long dreamed of and will never forget. To those here in the audience and those watching at home, thank you for joining us. Let's get to it.
So, where am I going to be drafted? I mean, I really like those 3 teams. They have some young talent, and I really like the teams. So, hopefully I'll get drafted by one of them. And before I leave, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and the rookie showcase. And stay after this to find out where I got drafted. And I want to see your reaction. So leave comments down below. Later.
With the 7th pick in the 2011 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 19-year-old power forward from Stanford University,